The Urban League says Black Cincinnati and White Cincinnati are very separate and far from equal.
In terms of life expectancy, employment, and child welfare, African American Cincinnatians live in a different city than white Cincinnatians. Local 12's Joe Webb joins us live. He's in the newsroom with the story. Joe?
Well, Rob, this report is eye-opening. 3 of 4 African American children under the age of 6 in Cincinnati living below the poverty line. The life expectancy for Black Cincinnati men, 10 years less than that of white Cincinnati men. The average income of African American families at $25,000, white families more than double that at $57,000. The list goes on. That's why the report, released today at Urban League headquarters, The State of Black Cincinnati 2015, is called Two Cities. The analysis of wealth, welfare, and opportunity is clearly described in terms of black and white.
What we found is that in each of these important areas, there are significant disparities between African American and whites in the region and the city.
This afternoon at the Urban League's Job Readiness Program, Solid Opportunities for Advancement and Retention, or SOAR, you could see the face of Cincinnati 2015. For these 20 men and women, like Lafayette Johnson, the report was not news.
Just all in all, from being an African-American individual in the city of Cincinnati, from finding a job to legal issues to running into the police issues, just different things of that matter, being an African-American.
Contributors to the report spoke at this morning's news conference. Most of them referenced the findings about children, high infant mortality rates, and 3 of 4 African American children in Cincinnati living below the poverty line.
I've always said one of the best things about Cincinnati is that when a child cries, someone will step up and wipe the tears. But we allow that child to cry the next night.
No one offered a quick fix. Everyone called all Cincinnatians to action.
All of us had to first look at our own lives and say, what am I doing other than going to work, taking care of my family? What's the third thing? The third thing is, what am I doing to help the city? Is it tutoring someone? Is it going in and making sure the food pantries are stocked? There's something that everyone can do to make this a better city.
And the report also looks at housing, rates of incarceration, and education. From 2005 to 2009, 14,000 families in Cincinnati lived below the poverty line. 76% of those families were African American. Rob?
Joe Webb, thanks very much. The report is 164 pages long, and you can find the entire report at local12.com.